This is for educational use only. Our group is allowing our instructor Mr. Roldan Ardines to use this is an educational material.
Hi guys, it's me again, Agent Cadet Antepuesto. Today, we're having a new topic, which is the sustainable development. We're going to define what is sustainable development. But before we dive to the topic, let us first understand and hear the objective of this presentation. So here are the objectives of this presentation. First is to define the concept of sustainable development. Second is to distinguish between stability and sustainability. Third is to illustrate the significance of sustainability. And fourth, final one, is to promote awareness of sustainable practices. Okay, since we're done discussing about the objective of this presentation, now let's proceed to the definition of our topic for today, which is the sustainable development. What is sustainable development? Sustainable development is the practice of meeting the needs of present without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own needs. It involves a balanced approach that considers environmental protection, economic growth, and social well-being. The goal is to create a long-term, healthy relationship between people, the planet, and prosperity.
Today, everyone, let's talk about stability and sustainability. Stability means keeping things steady. It's about making sure everything runs smoothly without big changes or problems. For example, if a country has jobs, prices are not going up too fast, and people feel safe. That is a stable country. It's like riding a bike and not falling, everything feels balanced and sound. Sustainability means thinking about the future. It's about making sure we don't use up all our resources or harm the planet so people can keep living well for a long time. As the sustainable world takes care of environment, people, and money altogether. For example, a company might try to use clean energy and recycle, even if it costs more now, because it helps the planet in the long run. In short, stability is about now, and sustainability is about the future. Stability keeps things steady, but sustainability makes sure things stay good for a long time.
So, good day everyone. Today we explore the three key models guiding global sustainable development. So the first one is the triple bottom line or the TBL, which emphasizes a balanced approach to a sustainability through three pillars: the economic growth, social equity, and the environmental protection. This model urged organizations to consider not just profit, but also people and the planet and their decision making. Second is the circular economy model. It aims to reduce waste and keep resources in use as long as possible. It promotes recycling, reuse, and sustainable design, shifting away from the traditional take, make, dispose model. So finally or lastly is the donut economics. So it presents a visual framework that balances human well-being with ecological limit. It ensures everyone's basic needs are met without overshooting the Earth's environmental boundaries. So together, these three model or the three model offers a comprehensive strategy to achieve a more just, resilient, and sustainable future.
Sustainable development, a vision for a better, fairer, and more resilient future. But how did it all begin? In 1987, the Brundtland Report introduced the revolutionary idea of sustainable development, meeting the needs of the present without compromising the future. Then came 1992, and the world gathered at Rio Earth Summit. This historic event led to Agenda 21, a comprehensive plan to protect our planet. By the year 2000, the Millennium Development Goals, or the MDGs, were launched. This set 8 global targets focused on reducing poverty, improving education, and promoting health. Fast forward to 2015. The United Nations adopted 17 Sustainable Development Goals, the SDGs, a bold universal agenda to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure prosperity for all by 2030. From policy to practice, from vision to action. The SDGs are not just goals. They are a shared promise for a sustainable future. So, together, we can make the goals a reality. Act now, act for people, act for planet, act for progress.
And this is the 17th Sustainable Development Goal. And I explained the first 5 of the 17 Development Goal. The first one is no poverty. This goal aims to eradicate extreme poverty everywhere by ensuring everyone has access to basic needs like food, shelter, and income. It also promotes social protection systems and equal access to economic resources. And the second is zero hunger. Zero Hunger focuses on ending hunger and ensuring everyone has access to sufficient and nutritious food all year round. It also supports sustainable agriculture to increase productivity and resilience in food system. And the third is good health and well-being. This goal promotes healthy lives and well-being for people of all ages by reducing diseases, improving healthcare access, and supporting mental health. It also emphasizes emergency preparedness and health education. And the fourth one is quality education. Quality education ensures that all people have access to inclusive, equitable, and lifelong learning opportunities. It aims to improve literacy, skills development, and also education system around the world. And the fifth is gender equality. Gender equality means ending discrimination and violence against women and girls and ensuring equal rights and opportunities. It also supports women's empowerment in education, work, and also the leadership.
Now, I continuing the 6 to 10 Sustainable Development Goals. Number 6, clean water and sanitation. Goal, ensure availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all. Why it matters? Access to safe water ensures health, dignity, sanitation, and disease prevention. Number 7, affordable and clean energy. The goal, ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy for all. Why it matters? Energy powers economies. This goal promotes renewable sources and global access. Number 8. Decent work and economic growth. The goal, promote sustained, inclusive, and sustainable economic growth, full and productive employment and decent work for all. Why it matters? Economic opportunity and fair work reduce poverty, inequality, and promote innovation. Number 9. Industry, innovation, and infrastructure. The goal, build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and foster innovation. Why it matters? Strong infrastructures and innovations drive growth, create jobs, and enable services. Number 10. Reduce inequalities. The goal, reduce inequality within and among countries. Why it matters? Inequality undermines cohesion. This goal promotes inclusion, fairness, and opportunity.
Sustainable cities and communities under the United Nations SDG 11 aims to take urban areas inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. It tackles issues like pollution, inadequate housing, and social inequality by promoting efficient resource use, renewable energy, green infrastructure, and waste reduction. The goal is to provide affordable housing, sustainable transport, and equitable access to public spaces while reducing environmental impact and building resilience to disasters. Responsible consumption and production is DG12, promotes sustainable resource use, waste reduction, and efficient production to balance economic growth with environmental protection. Examples, including cutting food waste in supply chains, like reducing losses in Latin America's food systems, recycling materials to minimize plastic and electronic waste, and adopting circular economies where businesses prioritize renewable resources and sustainable practices. Climate Action SDG 13 focuses on urgent measures to combat climate change by reducing emissions, enhancing resilience, and adapting to its impacts. Examples including transitioning to renewable energy, solar wind power, strengthening disaster preparedness, early warning systems, and implementing global agreements like the Paris Agreement to limit warming below 2 degrees Celsius emphasizes protecting vulnerable communities and ecosystems from climate-related risks. Life Below Water (SDG 14) focuses on conserving ocean seas and marine resources by reducing pollution, protecting ecosystems, and promoting sustainable practices. Examples including establishing marine protected areas to safeguard biodiversity, clean-up projects targeting plastic waste, and enforcing sustainable fishing regulations to prevent overfishing. Life on Land (SDG 15) aims to protect and restore terrestrial ecosystem by combating deforestation, desertification, and biodiversity loss. Examples include deforestation programs to revive degraded forests, sustainable land management to prevent soil erosion and poaching, initiatives to safeguard species like tigers and rhinos. Peace, justice, and strong institutions. SDG 16 promotes inclusive societies, access to justice, and accountable governance to reduce violence and corruption. Examples include conflict mediation program to prevent violence, legal aid for marginalized groups to ensure fair justice, and anti-corruption measures like recovering stolen assets. Partnership for the Goals (SDG 17) focuses on global collaboration, achieve sustainable development by uniting governments, businesses, and civil society. Examples include multi-stakeholders initiatives addressing poverty or climate change, public-private infrastructure projects, and data sharing networks to track progress. It emphasizes resource mobilization, technology transfers, and equitable cooperation to ensure no country is left behind.
The Sustainable Development Goals are a set of 17 global objectives established by the United Nations in 2015 as part of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Those goals aim to address the world's most pressing challenges such as poverty, inequality, climate change, environmental degradation, peace, and justice. The main idea behind the SDGs is to promote development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. This means finding a balance between economic growth, social inclusion, and environmental protection. Each goal targets a specific area of development such as quality education, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, and climate action. Together, those goals provide a shared blueprint for countries and organizations to follow in order to create a better and more sustainable future for everyone. Importantly, the SDGs emphasizes fairness and equality, ensuring that no one is left behind. This includes focusing on vulnerable groups such as women, children, the elderly, and the people living in poverty or conflict zones.
There's no single most important sustainable development goal, as all 17 are interconnected and designed to be achieved together. However, some are often considered foundational, just like SDG number 1, no poverty. Ending poverty can unlock progress across all goals. And SDG number 13, climate action. Climate change affects everything from health to economies and ecosystems. And SDG number 4, quality education. Education empowers people to improve their lives and communities. And finally, SDG number 6, clean water and sanitation. Access to water and sanitation is essential for health and dignity.
Challenges and future direction. Stronger global cooperation countries need to work together most efficiently to solve shared problems like climate changes, pandemic, and conflict. Number two, balancing economic growth and environment. It's about growing economies while protecting nature using resources wisely and avoiding long-term damage. Number three, addressing inequalities and inclusivity. Ensure everyone regardless of gender, race, and background has equal opportunities and a voice in society. Number four is leveraging technology sustainably. Use tech smartly to solve big problems like clean energy and smart agriculture or education without harming the planet.